Okay, so coming in at number 10 on my 10 most anticipated movies of 2013 from June onwards, because I'm making my list a bit late, obviously, because, well, I don't know why I could have made it sooner, but I'm deciding to make it now. So at number 10, Anchorman 2 The Legend Continues. Now, I think Anchorman is a brilliant film. I think it's hilarious. It's probably it is my favourite Will Ferrell film to date. Um, I think it's awesome. It's definitely the most quotable movie. It has some hilarious scenes, and as you'd expect, Will Ferrell is great in his role as Ron Burgundy. So naturally, I'm excited for Anchorman 2, and here's to hoping that it'll be as funny as the first Anchorman, which I'm not quite sure it will be, but it'll be. I think it'll be good anyway. Okay, so my number 9 is This Is the End, an action comedy movie. Well, I think it's an action comedy. Anyway, it's basically a comedy movie about the end of the world, which one or two this year I'm looking forward to. So yeah, and it stars the actors from Pineapple Express and Knocked Up, two hilarious movies which I love. I love all of Judd Apatow's movies. So this one should be no exception for me. I'm pretty sure I'm going to love it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be hilarious. So yeah, number 9, This Is the End. At number 8 is Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. Now, I love the first Sin City. It had great actors. The action was great. The special effects were great. It was filmed in a sort of gritty, dark way, which I liked. Not many films are filmed like that. Like they took a completely original take on how they filmed it, which I really liked. It added sort of comic book feel to it. All the returning cast is coming back, so like Bruce Willis, Mickey Rourke, and there's some new actors such as Joseph Gordon-Levitt, great actor. We have Josh Brolin, another great actor. So I have a feeling that Sin City: A Dame to Kill For is going to be great. This would have been further up my list had there been a trailer. I mean, I may be wrong, there might be a trailer out there, but I couldn't find a trailer, so, you know, it's kind of not as high up as I would have liked it to be. But yeah, number 8, Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. Okay, so my number 7 is Monsters University. Now, no matter how old you are, you're looking forward to Monsters University. I can tell, because I am. The first one, great film from Pixar, like, you know, like the Toy Story movies, you know, it's a completely original idea. And, you know, they've made, again, a film that appeals to kids, as in sort of like the comedy and colours of it and everything, but they've made it appeal to adults and teenagers as well, which I love. And the first Monsters Inc. is one of my favourite animated movies of all time. So yeah, I hope they go in the Toy Story route with the sequel. Well, this one's a prequel, but you know, it's still sort of the second of Monsters Inc. as such. So I'm hoping they go the route that they did with the Toy Story movies with Monsters University, rather than the route they did with Cars, because Cars 2 was the worst Pixar film. It wasn't that bad, but you know. So yeah, I'm hoping that they sort of raise the bar again with this one, like they did with Toy Story 3. So yeah, my number 7, Monsters University. Look out for it. You're looking forward to it. And I know that. So at number 6 we have The Wolverine. Now, X-Men Origins Wolverine, I thought it was okay. So this movie, like, I'm hoping it'll be better than X-Men Origins Wolverine. I mean, I think it will. The trailer seems that it's going to be a good film, like taking a new sort of route to the X-Men series. Wolverine is my favourite of the X-Men, so I'm quite looking forward to Wolverine having another movie on his own. I don't think it's really needed. Like, I don't think X-Men Origins Wolverine was needed, to be honest. So this one could have like just taken its place. But then again, we now know the origins of Wolverine, which is great. So I'm looking forward to this. As I think it's sort of like a sequel to X-Men Origins Wolverine. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Hoping it's going to be as good as other superhero films that have been released recently. Probably won't be, but I think it'll be pretty good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Okay, so now we're in the top 5. At number 5 is the second of the movies that I mentioned previously on my This Is the End, when I mentioned This Is the End as number 9. It is, of course, The World's End, which is pretty much kind of like This Is the End with British actors. I think this movie is going to be great, because Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, I'm a huge fan of them and of Edgar Wright's work, so I'm hoping he's coming back onto top form with this one. I hope it'll be as great as Shaun of the Dead, which is my favourite comedy film of all time, and Hot Fuzz, which is also a great movie. So I'm hoping that This Is the World's End is going to be as good. I think the trailer made it look like it would be, so yeah. Here's hoping that The World's End will be as good as Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. So yeah, let's move on to number 4. Alright, so here is where the real heavy hitters kick in. At number 4, I have Thor The Dark World. Now, I saw the trailer, I think it looks great. The first Thor I thought was a good film, and this trailer looks as if it's going to have more action in it than the first one, because the first one didn't have as much action as I was hoping for. But yeah, it was still good, it had a good story to it and everything. So I'm hoping that The Dark World's going to be good. I don't think it'll be as good as previous superhero films that have been released this year, Iron Man 3. But I think it will be a good sort of second film for Marvel's next generation of films to lead up to the Avengers 2. So yeah, Thor The Dark World. And also, Loki looks like a complete dickhead in this one, you know, his hair's a bit, yeah, you know, I just thought I'd mention like his hair. Everyone else has mentioned Loki's hair, so yeah, he looks like a twat. But yeah, Thor The Dark World, number 4. 4 and Thor, yeah, good one. So you'll be delighted to know we're getting close to the end now. At number 3, The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Smaug. Alright, The Desolation of Smaug. Yeah, I'm just going to call him Benedict Cumberbatch. The second Benedict Cumberbatch, which would have been on this movie, which would have been on this list, but because I've seen Star Trek Into Darkness, it's not on this list, and at the minute it's the best from 2013, so check that out if you haven't already. Anyway, back on track. Number 3, The Hobbit, The Desolation of Benedict Cumberbatch. So we have, I've gone off track, what was it? Oh yeah, so yeah, the first Hobbit is a great movie. I have it right here. I watched it with friends last year in the cinemas, and it was way too long, but you know, it's great. You know, we didn't need that long. We don't need 3 movies for a really short book. But I'm still really looking forward to The Desolation of Cumberbatch. So yeah, let's hope it's as good as The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, which The Hobbit wasn't as good as Lord of the Rings, but The Hobbit was great on its own. It's one of the best films I did see last year, although it's very long. But let's hope that The Desolation of Benedict Cumberbatch is as good as Unexpected Journey. So number 3, The Hobbit 2. It's pretty easy to call it The Hobbit 2. We're on to the top 2 now, and at number 2 is Man of Steel, which is the next Superman movie. I'm not really a fan of Superman. I think he's way too overpowered. You know, he's not an interesting hero. Come on, you've got to admit that. But it looks like Zack Snyder's making him interesting with Man of Steel. The trailers have proved it to have more action than Superman Returns had in its whole 2-hour runtime. So, you know, this should be a great movie. So I'm looking forward to it to be the first Superman movie which I can enjoy. And with Christopher Nolan as producer, I'm hoping that with this new origin story, they're going to take a leaf out of the Dark Knight's book, make it darker, more action, like more realistic. You can't really make Superman realistic, to be like completely brutally honest. But it looks like they're gonna take it in more of a Dark Knight route, and yeah, with Nolan as producer, you know, like hopefully this movie is not going to disappoint. I didn't think it will. So yeah, number 2, Man of Steel. Said that in a really weird way. I'm sorry. Okay, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Number one on my list is Kick Ass. Kick Ass. Kick Ass 2. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to put it. I'm British. Is it Kick Ass or Kick Ass? You know, correct me down below, like, you know, in the comment section. I'll be happy for you to do that. So yeah, thanks. So yeah, it's Kick Ass 2 at number one. Now, you know, no one's done this on their list. I don't think, if anyone's made, you know, the same sort of list as me, I don't think nobody has put Kick Ass 2 as their number one. But I'm putting it as my number one because this is a truthful, you know, like top 10 list of my most anticipated movies. And for me, Kick Ass 2, or Kick Ass 2, whatever way I'm supposed to put it, is my number one most anticipated movie. So, yeah, I'm really excited for it. And I can't wait for it, because I think it'll be as great as Kick-Ass, if not better. And guess what? They now have Jim Carrey. That's right, Jim Carrey. Now, if you've seen the trailer, he's like completely unrecognizable. You know, like, well, not completely unrecognizable, but it's pretty hard to recognize him. So yeah, if you haven't seen Kick-Ass, check it out. If you haven't seen the trailer for Kick-Ass 2, check it out. It looks great. I'm very excited for all of these movies that are on my list, but mostly, obviously, Kick-Ass 2. So yeah, you like what you see in this video, make sure you subscribe and let me know what your most anticipated movies of the year are, which haven't been released, because, you know, that wouldn't make sense to them being released, because then they're not really anticipated unless you're waiting for them to come out on Blu-ray or whatever, which, if you are, then just go into the cinema and see them, because most of them are probably still out. So yeah, let me know what yours are, and make sure you subscribe and comment. So thanks for watching. I bid you good day. I could not sound any more calm making this video.